This hot potato of who's going to take this pursuit, if anybody. You can see the spotlight from a LA County Sheriff's Deputy's helicopter overhead, trying to deal with this one. They've had trouble even keeping the spotlight on this guy. Blacked out over 100 miles an hour, zigging and zagging all over the place, and it's a
they're in a no-fly zone, right?
I believe they said, which is
like, what is going on
capable.
Here? They're so far away, and he's blacked
far away
out.
In the shot here, we're trying to catch up. Just got permission from LAX to transition on the northbound 110.
Okay, so maybe they can get
like
in
the
there.
Suspect cutting that person off at the last minute there. Just double in here for a second. Going to be a little bit grainy until we can catch up. But so we're approaching Gage, and you can see even at this late hour, there's quite a bit of volume out here. I mean, we're moving at freeway speeds,
welcome
but
back,
it's still pretty crowded.
T, welcome.
Very dangerous. Had a couple of close calls on the 105.
Bobby,
we'll
Vic,
see how
welcome.
Sentless,
welcome.
I'll
run this prediction here in a minute.
Yeah, reckless driver going at high speeds. Desmond, lights.
I'll let a few more people get here.
You can only really see him when he
Wonderfinger,
taps the
welcome.
brakes.
Thank you.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, super.
No lights,
I mean,
whoa. That car just cut in front of him. Whoa.
He doesn't have his lights on,
Yeah,
and
this is ridiculous.
That fast, and I mean, look at how close that one was right there. So, we're just going to turn the speedometer off right now because it has
Roy,
a
welcome.
tendency
Crispy Jenny,
to
welcome.
lose it when we get this far away.
Tony, yo, how are you doing?
The location there is still pretty
on?
accurate. Northbound 110. I mean, look at how quickly we just traversed the 105, and unfortunately, because of LAX, the suspect was able to get a lot of distance between us. I mean, going about over 100 miles an hour that entire way. I mean, just really, really crazy speeds here. Fast track lanes. These will end at Adams if they continue. Adams over by USC if they continue to the end of the fast track lanes here.
Yeah, and Mike, we were just talking about this, but a black car with no lights on and really heavy traffic.
Black car, no
holiday
lights.
Weekend.
Yeah, on a holiday weekend, and we can hear the sheriff's helicopter.
Whoa, this is so crazy. Look at that. He's cutting out. I mean, they're going to lose him, the helicopter.
The freeway now. And such bad timing.
Yeah.
because
The news
just
is about
when
to
I
lose
was about
him.
to talk to you. CHP had just been given permission to engage. But now that they're off the freeway, we know CHP doesn't like to get involved in
NBC's
things,
on it.
Once they're off the freeway.
And it looks like they might be a little
doing their best to
behind.
catch back up to this chase. So now we'll be back to just having the sheriff's department helicopter overhead.
Or maybe not.
As they try to figure out where this guy is. And again,
NBC's got him,
he is no
but
longer on
I don't
the freeway,
know
I would assume that CHP
if this is behind.
probably
I don't
not
think
going
it
to
is.
get
Let's
involved right
switch.
here. Now we are on the west side of the 110.
Let's switch.
Maybe coming back southbound now towards us as we're listening to CHP. So if we're back on the freeway, that is good.
Eliana. Let me get Eliana in
literally,
the chat room.
because he's
And
blacked
hey,
out, dark
I'm
car,
gonna start this
in
prediction.
a very tough area here with LAX.
Okay, there you go. Prediction up. Will this chase last 15 minutes?
Perfect. Yeah, he's still headed south.
Okay, here we go. They're still trying to find him on CBS. They're still not sure where he's at. So we're doing a little better here. We got a night sun. Oh, Arab Prince, you're welcome. Good to see you. So good at drive. I mean, this guy is going crazy. I mean, that adrenaline can get you a long way. But where's he now? What happened? What happened? Eliana, did you lose him? Oh, shit. Where'd he go?
Lost
Yo,
him
Eliana
right
lost
here by Gage, but I think he's still up ahead.
Okay. Where?
Okay, yeah, so he's still south.
Where's the night sun?
Approaching Florence. Yep.
Okay. There. No? Is it this car?
Right here.
That's got to be him with just the daytime running lights? No tail lights? No? Yeah, that's got to be him, right? No?
Here. Yeah,
What is
he's right
going
around
on?
here, the Florence. Approaching Manchester.
Where's the night sun? That would help us a lot here.
In the HOV lane.
In the HOV lane.
Yep, here's Manchester.
They've got him on the other station. They've got him. So we're going to have to switch over again.
X right here is We are, southbound here, almost, getting back down towards the 105 right there. Maybe a disabled vehicle, a tow truck's there on the corner. You got a motorcycle. You clip that guy, and that's going to be a really bad night for that motorcyclist.
Hey, Shinji,
so
welcome.
This is, frankly,
And
I don't know.
Subby,
This might
Cold
be one
Light,
of
how
those
you guys
ones
doing?
where the
MKRQ.
authorities might just think that
Scotty.
it's not worth it, and it's very frustrating to say that. It's
Mr.
just
Peggy
kind of
Hill,
the
good. Thank you for
reality
being
that
here
we've
for
been
me.
in the last couple of years when this was just
Eliana
a
lost
suspected
him for the time
DUI,
being. I think she
yeah,
found
and,
it now.
reckless driving.
But,
I mean,
and her
absolutely
angle's actually
reckless
better.
driving,
But
felonious
the
driving, if
video's
you ask
very
me,
dark
but,
over there. So we'll stick
and-
with this for
and
a
at certain
second.
point,
We got
it's
San
just-
Pedro on our
it
radio
becomes
for
very difficult for the authorities, and then plus, the on and off the freeway thing, and he's in this airspace as well.
We
It
also
makes
have
it
no
that
fly
much
zone.
difficult for the
There you go.
helicopters over
Tracking
here. Well, there's
mode.
I think CHP
Oh,
right
wow.
there. They might have just seen
Okay,
this
now they
guy
see him.
and-
Okay,
and,
here we go.
Decided to get involved themselves. If they
Two
weren't
of 'em.
already,
Three.
well, there are a couple of units there, so they might have
Damn,
been
this is
ready
crowded
for him.
too.
Now they're
This
going to go
traffic's
westbound
serious.
105. Actually, looks like he's getting off at Century
Eliana's
Boulevard.
losing him again. Oh
right
wait,
there.
wait,
That
wait. He
other
got
unit
off.
you see struggling
He got
to
off. He
get-
got
had
off.
to cut over a
Eliana's
bunch of
got it.
lanes to keep
Eliana's
up with
got
this guy. So
Okay,
got
here we
some
go.
flashing lights
Here you go.
behind him, which will at least make it a little bit easier to try to track
They
this
just
guy.
keep both stations keep losing him, and then we switch.
Okay, this time he's
Okay, there he
west
is.
on Manchester. Westbound Manchester, but now north. In the same spot where we had the shooting with the 5 people. Yeah.
Shooting with the 5 people, Eliana. Oh my god.
Oh, he just crashed.
Oh
Just crashed
shit!
into an
What?
apartment building.
Whoa!
Scoot forward just a
Whoa!
little bit, George. I can almost see him. I see.
Oh
2
shit! There he
people
is.
getting out
Oh,
of
there's
the car,
multiple
and they're
people.
running.
Whoa! That was a
About,
bad
the
crash.
passenger this way.
Whoa!
I'm going to stick with him because I can't see the driver from this vantage point. So I'm going to stick with the passenger here wearing all white. You see him running down 84th Street. He's got to be hurting. He and his
That was a
friend
brutal
there
crash.
just collided head on into an apartment building. Here's another Mercedes here, kind of coming up fast speed here.
Oh,
I
they're
think
getting
they're
in that
getting
car.
in that car.
He's getting in the car.
Yeah, so it looks
Yo,
like they're
Eliana,
getting
get the
in that
what the?
white
He just
BMW
got in that
white
car.
Mercedes, and what we're
He
we're
just
gonna
got in that
follow
car.
This car as best we can, but it is in an area where we can't really fly. So it's in the area of the 110 freeway. I think that's him right there.
There you go.
There's
There you go.
the
There he is.
White car. It's actually a Mercedes. So it's a Mercedes now making its way here on 84th Street. I'm gonna
Oh,
throw
Ness,
the
what's up? Yeah,
speedometer
I mean,
and
just got a
address
bad
map
crash, but I
back
guess we're still
on.
going
But
here.
at this point, there's
Now
no
where
one
they
in
going?
pursuit of this
You gonna make a
vehicle, but what we
U-turn?
saw was
U-turn.
that. Thank you. What we saw was
Car
that,
number
the
2.
passenger got picked up, and what we couldn't see was that the driver got picked up as well. So now both of the individuals
Both of them are in this
who
car?
were in
Well, there's a
that
cop.
original vehicle are now in this
Okay, what
white
does the other news
Mercedes,
station
now
have a better view?
evading,
They do not at
the
all. Okay.
California Highway Patrol here on surface streets in South Los Angeles.
Okay,
at
where
very
are they
high
now?
speeds.
Whoa,
The
he's
first
going
vehicle looks
so
like a
fast.
gray,
They're gonna get in another
Mercedes,
wreck.
and this looks like
Oh,
a Mercedes
holy
as
fuck,
well.
he's going
This
fast.
one, a white one, of course.
This is
high
insane.
speeds here,
Look
making
at how
its
fast
way
he's going.
down Figueroa. He's going so fast, our map can't
This
even
can't-
keep
this
up with the
can't
streets
go
here, but
on.
he's continuing
Right? Like, how did
southbound
they
on Figueroa,
just? They were
which
just
of
going
course
too fast
parallels the
and got into a
110
wreck,
freeway,
and now we're gonna
and,
do this
will
over again with a
eventually,
different
come up
driver.
to the
They
105.
survived
So
the
we'll see if
first
he
time,
tries
but
to get
Jesus,
on,
this
the
is
110
scary.
at
Yeah.
any point by just,
This is
making
really
a left-hand
scary.
turn or heading down to that 105 and picking up
going
that,
like
that
100
freeway
down
instead.
Figueroa.
He was on both of those freeways, so I
Oh.
would mention to stay pretty familiar with them. But the driver here in this car
I think
is
that was a
not
red
the person
light.
who was driving the original vehicle. It was what we believe was I want to say it was a reckless
I wish that
DUI is,
Eliana could get over this. I mean,
possible
she's
want,
keeping it, but CBS has
unconfirmed here.
not got eyes
but,
on it at
again,
all.
it was originally a
Is
gray
there any other news
Mercedes. We
stations
are now
on
in
this
a white
by any
Mercedes
chance?
where the passenger and the driver of that original vehicle were picked up by the driver of this white Mercedes.
Yeah, okay.
And now making their way
KTLA
very
is on it,
quickly
too.
here
They've got a
south
better
on
view even.
Figueroa. In the South
They've got a
LA
better view. I'm
area,
gonna switch
and
this.
it was
This
a
actually looks
reckless
better.
UI. Was the original one. I just checked my notes there real quick.
Here on surface streets, 85 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. It's terrible to see this because there's people out here driving. There's pedestrians on the street
Holy
itself.
fuck.
And look at the speed here as we continue to track the vehicle. It might be
How the
setting up
fuck's
for
he
a
going?
turn
I
here.
don't know,
No,
dude. How
yep.
is he
Well,
not
no.
crashed? How is
Trying
he
to make
not
a
crashed?
decision
Here we
He's gonna
go.
make a southbound turn.
Okay, he's
This is
coming
gonna
at
be,
him now.
I'm sorry, eastbound turn.
Whoa,
this
this is
Imperial,
nuts. That's
and he's
another
gonna
red
get,
light.
I
Here we go. Are
believe
they
this
getting
is
on a freeway?
on-ramp. Let me come out.
Oh, they're
yes.
getting on a
It's
freeway.
a freeway on-ramp, so he's now coming off of Imperial.
RBX, how's it
and
going?
we're gonna see
Yo, this
the
is nuts.
110 freeway.
Shinji, yeah, I do too.
And I
Actually,
believe
at the
it's
end,
gonna
we'll
be,
have to go back and watch the
westbound
first crash because I didn't actually
105,
see it. I didn't know what we were looking for,
transition
but I
once
think
you
it
got
was
off
on my
the road
screen.
there.
I
So
just
it's
didn't
westbound.
really know what we were
I
looking
believe
for.
it's westbound.
So I'm pretty sure we
105 here from the 110.
could see it if we watched the
So
replay.
law enforcement clearly is on to this vehicle. You can see the night sun. We saw the ground units briefly engage
God,
this
this is
driver.
crazy.
I
but
got it at 11.
80, 90 miles an hour on service streets, you don't want to see that. Onto the freeway it goes.
Yeah, I think it's
Obviously,
good
law
he got on the
enforcement is-
freeway,
is
man. That was
overhead.
so nerve-wracking when he's
And
riding
so they're
on,
tracking the
on
suspect. Now you've got
Figueroa,
again, the
it will
driver,
go 100.
and a
'Cause,
passenger
yeah, he's gonna
in a
crash.
pursuit
My
involved
chat
in an
overlay
accident,
again, huh?
wreck the car, jump
Always
out,
the chat
and their
overlay.
accomplice here in this white car is right there to pick them up, and law enforcement is on to him as well as this now
I
becomes
need to like
the
build
primary
something
in
that
this pursuit.
automatically
And they
like
hit that,
disables
they
and
hit that
enables
motorist
it every
pretty
few
hard
minutes.
in that intersection back
Yeah,
there.
now he might go even
off
faster.
Fig. It was
Okay,
a violent collision. Again, we hope
Eliana's
that driver's okay.
got him
It was
off
clearly
the
hard
freeway.
enough to have those airbags deployed. And here's another look at it right there. Did not see that.
Whoa,
coming.
that was the original
And
crash?
so
Yo,
you've
did
got
you
a
see
potential
that?
serious injury
Oh,
there.
from this angle,
and
that was
the accomplice
crazy.
in that white car is lurking nearby.
Oh, that was
and he's able to pick
crazy.
not one but
Okay,
two suspects
we're gonna
up.
fuck
There he
wrong thing.
is.
Yeah, that's
we'll
the moment that
switch
they get
over
into the
to
car.
here,
The first
'cause I don't like
suspect,
replays.
and I think the
Not a
driver of that
replay guy.
car that hit
Let's see what Eliana
that
can do
white
for
car
us.
that's there in the
Northbound?
intersection. That
A bit. So we're going to be entering.
Once again, he's going
Lofton
super
Terrace
fast
Zone,
getting off the freeway.
LA airspace. So we are limited in what we can do when it is
Back in the LAX
the
area, though, that
LAX
sucks, man.
airspace.
We're just, we just gotten it to be a little
So from
easier.
now, for now, we'll continue to follow it from here
We
with the
still haven't
camera
even
at
hit
least.
15 minutes.
As
You
he
guys
comes
believe
up
this? It
to
hasn't
El
even been
Segundo,
15 minutes yet.
It looks like he is setting up to make that
Oh, Brandon,
westbound
welcome.
turn onto El Segundo from Vermont. Again, the original vehicle
Citizen
wanted
Fish, yo, how are you doing?
for reckless DUI, and this person wanted for picking up the two suspects in that original pursuit.
Yeah, they just got
And,
someone else
now
involved, and they're
heading,
doing it
westbound
again. This time on El Segundo.
High speeds. Wow, really picking up speed here,
Jeez, man,
El
this
Segundo
cannot
Boulevard,
go well.
into
This
Inglewood.
cannot go well. How could you be in this car and not just be like losing it right now? Okay, there's actually a better view on KTLA now, so I'm gonna switch us back over. They just somehow are better on
Okay,
this.
coming up to Western.
Like Eliana always seems to be kind of behind, and they seem to be more on top of it.
Need this person, this car, and these suspects off the street.
Sorry, the
and they're
volume
doing everything
difference is
they can
so
to make
different.
that happen.
Yeah, and even though that there aren't that, a lot of pedestrians that are going through, this area right now, regardless, it's the people that are on the road that are driving, just like that other car that got hit from behind that you never know when they're coming. It's such a frightening scene to see them going through these surface streets at such a high rate of speed. And we have Gil
Oh,
in,
man,
in
why do
Sky
they have these
5. He's been
connection
watching
issues
this
on
for
this
us as
station?
well. And
What's
we
going on
see
at
that LAPD
CBS?
is
They
behind
have
them.
it. Do
Gil,
they?
oh, we looks like
Where's
we lost him
CBS?
for a
CBS
second there.
has it. But all right, this is the best view
All
we're
right, Gil,
gonna
you're
get
back
if they
with
can
us live.
stay
Here.
live.
Walk us
hear
through
me,
where we are. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy, wow, what a chain of events here.
Whoa.
Western, we're on Western here and crossing over the 105 freeway. And
It's a shame we were
unfortunately,
watching
not gonna be able to
NBC
go
instead
much
of
further
KTLA when
with
that
the chase.
first
It
crash
continues
happened.
northbound here,
They had a
but
really good
he
angle.
did go down the 110 freeway. I misspoke. It was the 110 freeway. He went southbound, got off on Rose.
And yeah, there was another car involved. Hopefully they're okay.
Northbound.
Those people got
and
there. I
decided
thought
which
they
way
hit
to
a
go. Looks like
building,
he's
but
gonna
they hit
turn
another
left
car.
or maybe a U-turn. We'll see what happens. He's going to go westbound on Imperial. So he's been on Imperial before, but again, what a terrible crash
Idris,
that
how's it
was to
going?
see that happen. That poor driver, not knowing what was coming so quickly, and the driver here, or the
Best
driver
you,
in that
thank you
vehicle
for
at the time of
surveying.
the crash had no way to go because he was going way too fast and just rammed right into that vehicle. But here we are, westbound now, heading towards the Inglewood area, but he might be setting up for a turn here. No, he's going to let those cars clear.
Chat
Now,
on
we
the
did
screen,
see the
Lush,
LAPD.
thank you.
There we go. We got units behind.
Always happening.
Now, again, this all originated with the Sheriff's Department in the South LA. Their South
Okay, we
LA
hit the 15
jurisdiction. They tried to
minutes.
pull it over for reckless DUI. That was the call, and failed to yield. And that's when CHP
Reckless
eventually
DUI.
got
Well, now we got a
involved
different
on the
driver.
freeway system. But the vehicle was driving. The driver was going so fast that it was hard for the CHP to get in position.
They're not anymore.
Driving
They're not
recklessly,
any
and, like you see
safer,
here,
but they
he's gonna
are
go
maybe
split-
not impaired.
split that
All right,
lane, go
30-minute
right through the
prediction up.
intersection red light.
Oh, there's a
So
cop
it's
on
more
him
the
now.
same here
Here's a
as
cop,
the
finally.
police try to get behind this vehicle
So how is
and
the cop
pull it
gonna
over.
stay
But
with
again,
him?
this is
you
the
can't.
second vehicle
You
now
cannot.
involved in this chase. Now, I can tell you that when we were
This
coming
is
to the
ridiculous.
pursuit, the vehicle was northbound on the 110 freeway approaching the Coliseum area. And I happened to see a car ahead of it
God, this
that
is
was
insane.
traveling at just the
I
same
keep
rate
saying
of
the
speed,
same thing, but it's
a
just
very high
every time
speed
it's
up the
like, what?
northbound 110 freeway. And I thought
Your
that was the
camera?
vehicle, but
Oh.
it wasn't. So I'm wondering if this vehicle's been tracking.
I miss when I
that
had a camera
suspect
that
all
didn't
along
move.
and was just in the right position when he made that when that crash happened and was able to pick
Okay,
up those
well,
two,
well, it's another
that
red
jumped
light.
out and ran.
Okay, here's the
Well,
clip.
Wow, dangerous situation.
Whoa!
Oh my God! There's
Oh,
that
there were
crash
3
again.
cars
That
involved in
was
that
big,
crash.
You know, but what's interesting about the second car and the person that picked up the
Damn.
suspect and his passenger
Okay,
is that
let me
this
see what
person's
else we
willing
got.
to go
What
to
other news
jail for
stations they're
them.
dealing with right now.
I mean, he's obviously
want
racking
replays.
up his
I really
own,
don't want
you know,
replays.
charges now.
What's NBC got for me?
Absolutely, and driving just as
NBC
dangerously
not.
here.
I
Lights
mean,
out,
it's so dark.
high rate
now.
of speed, and people in front
It's
don't
so
know. Look,
dark
like that
now.
vehicle right there was looked like he was
Can
setting
we
up
just
for a
like
turn, maybe,
just
or
not
to
with this?
change
Can we
lanes.
not with
Yeah.
these
And
replays?
you just don't know what's coming behind you.
It's
especially
crazy
when
they
it's
just
blacked
jumped in
out
that
like
car
this.
though.
Yeah, and that
Okay,
just
let's just
increases
not
the
with the
danger exponentially, and we're
I
seeing
don't know
it
who's
again
ahead
now
and
with
who's
this
behind
driver
right
on
now,
the
but
freeway.
I'm tired of this. So we're gonna switch over to here.
You know, it's just it's so difficult to watch. And
To 100 miles an hour there on El Segundo. Now we're crossing the 105, and we're going to be dealing with all of that LAX complications that we were just dealing with.
Maybe I'll refresh this. Maybe we're behind or something. Yeah, I think we were. Okay.
It doesn't really make anything easier, and you know you've got the tunnels and everything. We've got these.
They just love the replays on
high,
KTLA. They just won't
kind of
stop
flyover
with it.
ramps right here as they're continuing on Imperial
Maybe
Highway. But I
Fox
don't see the
LA
spotlight
could
from
be
the
useful
helicopter
for
right now, and
this, yeah.
they're going to have trouble dealing with LAX. And let's see, is that him right there? And then
That
and
might
there
be.
we go.
No, they're not
And
going fast enough for that. to be
it's
him,
just
right?
man. I remember the days when people would say, "Why are they running from the cops?" It's not like they're going to get away.Ose days were not very long ago. And
They
boy,
were wrong
have
all
things
along.
changed
Everybody
as,
was
you
wrong
know,
all along
police
if
are
you
trying
said
to catch
that.
up here.
Oh, there's the cops.
Westbound on the 105 is
Okay.
give you a shot of the southern.
They've
section
got it
of
back on
LAX, and I'm
KTLA.
hearing the
They've got 'em
helicopters talking
again.
right now, and there's a lot of back and forth about they even have
So
eyes on this suspect right now.
This is a really tricky one to follow.
if
for
they're on the
both
freeway
us and
though,
for law
hold
enforcement.
on, we'll switch back to KTLA because they seem to have them.
Yeah, it really is, you guys.
Well, they
and
just said that he was.
Oh, sorry, Des. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Des.
Go ahead, Mike. No. We go. We're still.
Okay, here we go.
Trying to re-engage on this vehicle, so we should see that shortly. In the meantime, here we're very close to LAX. Off of Imperial is where he
Blanco,
off of
Creep
the
Factor,
105
welcome.
freeway, and now on surface streets here, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see those units come in and pick up the vehicle. You can see the
Sorry, this
vehicle
is
has
hard to
some
keep
lights
track of.
on
All these news
inside,
stations are just
and
keep
I don't
losing
know
it,
if
coming
there's
back,
anybody
losing, coming back.
in that front passenger seat or
It's
not.
one thing
It's
after another.
unclear.
with
They
this.
kind of hesitated behind that building. I don't know if anyone jumped out at that point, but let's see what's coming behind him. So far, nothing. The vehicle making a U-turn, and he's going to be on Judah, and this is a Judah and 119th, and
They
he's
got it
going to
on
continue now
80
back
too.
northbound, and still
What
no
is that?
sign of
What
the
is
airship
it?
with the night sunlight. So I'm trying to figure
Look,
that
all
out.
these people.
But in the meantime, here we are, the vehicle driving a little bit slower, and looks like maybe the driver's lost. It doesn't
This
know
is
where
like
to
the
go.
only station
We're
that
trying to figure out
currently
where to
has
go.
this at all.
Yeah, it looks like the driver feels like no one's watching him right now, but we have
Like,
our eyes
seriously.
on him for sure. And you said that units are in the area trying to re-engage.
Yeah, aviation.
But you know, the way that he's behaving now, it's obvious that he feels like you know, he's in the clear and may have eluded authorities.
I mean,
for
he's
now,
driving much more
but
calmly
that's not
now,
the
at
case.
least.
Everybody knows where he is,
Dude,
and
every news station is
everybody's
lost.
watching. So
Setting
at
up
least
for a right
he's
turn on
driving at
Imperial.
normal speeds,
we go.
you know, through that neighborhood. and
Okay,
there
there's
we
a
go.
cop.
LAPD.
Here he comes. He's over here.
He
He looks like he stopped. Right, the cop
There's
is
a U-turn.
turning.
They're going
Wait,
back
does he turn
east.
around? He turned
He's
around.
under the bridge, unfortunately.
Yeah, they
Okay.
U-turn.
Turn around.
They're going back
There
the
we
other
go.
way.
There he
you
is.
go.
There we are.
Okay,
Here we
there
go.
he is.
Okay. So this is Aviation Boulevard northbound from Imperial.
Shout out to KTLA
and,
sticking on
it
this.
is
Gil
a
is
unit
killing
here.
it
I
tonight.
believe that's LAPD. But again, the vehicle pulling away from that unit. But unfortunately, again, we
There's
can't
nobody
go that
else.
direction
Eliana's just
until
now
we get
finding him.
clearance
She's like
through the
miles,
LAX airspace. But for
millions
the
of miles
meantime,
away.
there's the driver. Again, I don't know if anyone bailed out when he pulled into that
Rallick, what's up?
apartment complex. We weren't able to see, but here he's going to set up for a right-hand turn. That's going to help us a little bit. Eastbound 104 from Aviation.
20 minutes in, and this has been
All right,
chaos.
eastbound on surface streets. We believe this is LAPD back behind the suspects. Again,
up,
this was the
Whimsical?
sheriff's department that initiated reckless DUI was the want.
Oh,
The
Tosk, how's it
driver
going? This should be
initially
an hour. I mean,
being pursued
the fact
is now
is
a passenger.
that
in this
this is
vehicle.
so
you've got
hard
the
for the news
second
stations
driver
to
involved.
follow. It's like at some point
Obviously,
they're
there's
gonna
felony
lose 'em,
evading.
and here
There's
they're gonna
what we
show us
saw,
replays, and I
the
can't do
crash of
anything
the initial
about it. I can't
pursuit.
switch
The
it.
driver and
Coming back up.
passenger jumped out and ended up
Really?
in this white car.
Actually,
an
Eliana's
accomplice
figuring
of
it
some
out now.
sort that is now
Eliana's
being
figuring it out
pursued
now. But this is
himself,
still the best one.
As the initial driver
they would just
and
stop
passenger
showing us the
in that
replay, I'd
pursuit,
be
you see
much
them
happier
jump into the
with this,
car right
much
there
happier.
on the right of your screen, and then these live pictures to the left. This is what's
Yeah, stop
happening.
with the replay,
LAPD
dude. We
now
don't need the
behind this.
replay.
CHP's been
NBC,
involved.
dude, nobody
Again,
can
the
stay
LA
on
County
us
Sheriff's
besides them,
Department
and they just won't.
initiated,
I'm sorry.
and CHP
Stop
picked it up.
ranting.
Now
Let's watch
LAPD
this.
is on this. So you've got a
Stressing me out.
multi-agency task force essentially going after these suspects to try and bring them into custody. This is just incredibly dangerous
Westbound.
for the
It's
motoring
stressing me
public.
out. All right, stop
At
with the
any
replay.
hour of day or
There we go.
night, especially on surface streets with the potential for cross traffic and at these incredibly high speeds. And the reckless driving continues here, Gil. With no real clear direction, it would seem. This driver, it doesn't appear as though he knows where he's going or what he
Thinks
wants
they're
to do.
ESPN, for real. I mean,
No, that's absolutely right.
love
Micah.
everything
And
they
he's
do
quick
besides
to go
the
westbound here on Imperial. This is very close to LAX, just south
all
of,
these
and
news
unfortunately
stations
the
are
bridges are
really
there. We'll
struggling
try
with
to
this
keep
one.
up with it.
The LAX airspace is
as
tough, but
we
somehow
can here, but
KTLA
see
is
more and
really
more units
handling
coming
it
into
pretty
this,
well. Is
and,
that the
I
car?
think he's-
Is that the
I don't
car?
think he's turned yet. We'll
That
try to
was the car,
re-engage
dude.
The vehicle here, hopefully it'll pop out. From
Right?
underneath
It was
stand.
over here.
But at this point,
No?
more units pulling in. Here we go.
No.
Still westbound Imperial. Now he's
Is
got
that
really
him?
nowhere to go if he stays on Imperial. It's gonna
That's
run into
him.
the beach,
That's
so
definitely him.
He's gonna
Okay.
have to come back or possibly get on the 105
Dude,
freeway.
this is so chaotic.
To get out of this area. Could take Sepulveda. It might be doing that now. And it's going northbound now. He's going to go through the tunnel and Sepulveda Boulevard towards the LAX horseshoe. So under the runways right now, it'll pop
Under
out on the other
the
side. And look at the
runways.
traffic that he's going to be facing.
Oh,
here.
this
is
traffic.
dangerous.
Are
Certainly
you
dangerous.
really gonna have to go through this?
We'll see
Okay.
him pop out. More and more units coming from the LAX
Okay,
area.
keep following
I
him,
don't
keep
think
following
he
him.
can turn around in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
that
like
was
he's
him.
gonna have to pop out
Right, that was
here
him.
Eventually, but not a good sign here to see all this traffic.
You know,
Wasn't
this is
it?
a reminder also.
Am I
being
tripping?
Here in
There he
Los
goes.
Angeles.
Oh,
that
there
you
he is.
keep your
Okay,
doors
okay.
locked in your car as well, because you never know when something like this
Oh,
might
this is
come up
nuts.
on you, and they might want to get out and get in your car, regardless
Whoa.
of this traffic, you know, and see if they can get away in
Will they
another
let us
car.
cross?
You just never know. As they make their way here through the LAX area, it gets a little bit more complicated
Alright,
for
Fox
Sky
at least has an
5
eye on
to
it
cover
right
now.
this.
Not going into
As you heard,
Eliana's like a trillion
Gil
miles away.
say earlier that we would have to ask for
Holy fuck.
permission from LAX for to be in their airspace, but we're still able
Oh,
to keep
Beal,
up,
what's up?
with
Shout
it
out
for
to
now,
Beal.
right?
Shout out
He
to
is.
Ness.
He is. Yeah, so far so good. He's not gonna go into the horseshoe. He's gonna continue on Sepulveda here. So we're gonna try to cross over and continue to follow. We're gonna get permission from LAX Tower to cross over the runways and continue this pursuit. But as
Let's
you see,
go get that
LAPD
permission, Gil.
right
Get
on
that
the tail of
permission.
this vehicle and continuing northbound on Sepulveda. We'll see more traffic here at this intersection. He's going to weave through the traffic there. Oh, boy, he's squeezing through those cars. Let me come in a little tighter for you.
He's putting on his turn
watch
signal,
this
though.
as we wait for our clearance. But the vehicle continuing to drive erratic. He's going to set up for a
Okay,
right-hand
the view
turn
is
here.
not so bad
so
elsewhere
we'll
anymore.
See how that affects us. I
ABC
believe
at least
that's,
has decent view.
Century.
We'll switch there if we
Manchester,
need
sorry.
to.
All right, so they're eastbound Manchester,
Ooh, there you
heading
go.
toward the
All right,
405.
ABC might just be behind.
And this driver,
Yeah, they are. Okay.
as you see,
he just turned east towards the 405.
There he is.
not afraid to
Sorry about that, guys.
really put it into high gear here on the surface streets. This driver, as erratic as the one we just watched,
the
that
news station
crashed
are really
into somebody in an
struggling because
intersection
it's so far
there
away in
on
the
Figueroa.
restricted airspace.
They jumped into this car.
Can they all
and
get
now
permission
we've
to
got
fly
a second
through
car
there?
involved here.
Are they going to pit him? I don't
just
think
an
so,
incredible
Toss.
danger to the community. Moving
Yo,
like this on
Shate, welcome.
surface
Programmer
streets.
Jeff, how's
And
it
it's
going?
just so difficult to watch,
We're
especially
not even
as
close
we
to
see
30
it
minutes
coming across
yet.
the
We're
screen
not
like this. You
even
get a
there.
better idea of
This
just
has
how
been
fast
going
this driver's
crazy.
going.
He's gunning it.
Did my chat
dangerous
not
speeds.
come back?
No, no
My
doubt,
chat box
gunning
never
it for
came
sure.
back.
And look at it, flashing his headlights.
Whoa,
he's
whoa,
swiped by that
whoa.
truck.
Swiped him.
He's eastbound.
He must have
still-
hit that car.
Yeah. Let's see if he turns here. He got cross traffic right,
right
there.
through a
Here's
red
the
light.
405 freeway. We'll see if he gets on the freeway so we can breathe a little bit. But certainly, I'm sure the speeds are going to keep up. It looks like he's north. He's going to be setting up for a northbound 405 transition onto the 405 freeway northbound, Jim. So we're going to try to get our approval to go cross over once again. Once he turned eastbound, we canceled that. We didn't know which way he was going to go, but now we're going to have to try to get back to the
Count as a
north,
passenger exit? I don't think
or stay
so.
where we're at, see if it comes back at us.
And now we're aware of a second collision involving an LAPD cruiser that
Oh, a
was
cop got
directly
in a wreck.
behind the suspect, involved in an accident of their own. That was at Sepulveda in Manchester. So the wreckage from this pursuit continues to grow. Not only the initial suspect crashing, now an LAPD officer crashing into an innocent driver in pursuit of this suspect as it continues at high speeds.
Okay.
Obviously, you have a number of LAPD units and more coming in behind this suspect, but now we know of an LAPD officer involved in an accident as well.
Yeah, everybody is trying their best
Well, now I
you know,
got this
to
fake chat
get
box
this
going.
wrapped up and this
Go
guy
forward.
off the road.
Let's do the 110.
You know,
Okay,
he's
who's got a
equally
better view
as
now?
dangerous as the first driver who is
Anybody?
wanted for DUI
Okay,
and reckless
Eliana's-
driving
okay.
in the South LA
The
division of
Fox one is decent.
the LA Sheriff's Department, and now this
Okay,
second
this is the best
driver.
still.
That
Better stick with
seems like
this.
was following the first driver and was
Somehow
there right
Gil
in time
has
to be
been
the
the
getaway
champion
car
here
when he
tonight.
got into that accident with an innocent driver.
That's our, yeah,
Is
that's all we can
driving just as recklessly, blacked out here on the
Maybe we should
405
stay here.
freeway northbound.
Blacked out.
Well,
Last time we
unfortunately,
saw
guys,
somebody
our,
blacked out on the
we
highway,
have a dilemma.
they
They're
just
not
decided to
letting us
take an
cross
exit
over
and could not
the
see that they were
runways at this
running
point,
into a
and so
wall.
we're watching them go north on the 405 freeway. Our only option to get to the north is to come off the car
Okay,
and
the
go up
chat
the
box is
110
working
freeway.
now.
So I think for now we're going to just try to stay on,
Doesn't care about
eyes on
anybody's
it as
safety. He
far as
doesn't
we
care about
can.
his own, Bendo.
Doesn't come back this way, we'll do what we can to catch back up with it. But you can see the vehicle still
Doesn't care about
pretty
his
far
own safety.
out away from us with the headlights and taillights out, except when he
Mm-hmm.
brakes, and he's basically going down the 405 freeway with no units behind it. Air unit, they're still talking about it. I don't know if the airship got clearance.
now
but
he's
here
flashing his
exiting, and
lights.
He's flashing his lights.
Well, he's
at a
trying to go
place
around
that's
that guy.
Washington Boulevard, so
Is
he's
he getting
exiting
off
Washington
now?
Boulevard.
Whoa, what is
and
this
we'll
car
see if
doing?
he pops back on the freeway or not. I'm losing him
You
behind
see that?
trees, and that might be him right there. Let's see.
Boy, this is going to be a challenge
Hard to
Yeah, this
on
is
surface
super
streets here.
challenging.
If
That's
that's
him.
not
He's
him,
coming back
that
at us
is
southbound
coming right
Boulevard.
back at us.
Um,
All right, and a
well,
U-turn.
there he
He's
is. No, he's
U-turning
not
and moving
going at
back
you.
to the north,
He's going that way. now.
which is going to all but
Oh,
take us out
man.
of the game here.
I mean, they've got it
if the
on some other
suspect
news
makes
stations.
one
It's
more
just like they're
turn.
so far away.
Again, we're hampered
Yeah,
by
it's
LAX
not any
airspace.
better
We
anywhere.
would have to go
That's
all
him,
the way
right?
out
That's
to the
him?
east over the 110 freeway
There he
to
is.
get back and go northbound.
This
toward
blacked
the
out
Sepulveda
car right
Pass,
there.
which
That's it.
is going to prevent us from staying with this much longer as long as this
Please
driver
get your
continues to
permission,
move
Gil.
north and either east or west.
He'll probably want to go home, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, away from us now, and
We might not see the end
let's see,
of
I'm
this.
listening to LAPD talking about it. They do have eyes on the vehicle, so at some point we're going to have to go north to pick it up again. But hopefully he'll stay north and not come south while we're doing that.
All
Past
right.
30 minutes, we're about to
again,
get
this is
there.
a pursuit of a reckless driver. This
He
started
switched cars,
in,
stolen vehicle.
the South
No.
LA
Programmer
area
Jeff,
about maybe
no, it's
30
not
minutes ago
stolen.
is when we
Someone came and
up
picked
on
them
it,
up.
or
It's the whole
25
thing
minutes
makes
ago,
no
and,
sense.
This was
I can't even explain to you how ridiculous
suspected
this was.
DUI suspect. And
They got into like
also
a
wanted for
really
reckless
bad crash,
driving and failure
not
to yield.
intentionally for sure. Look
This
at
is
this
a
right here.
video
Here's
from
the crash.
before where
Boom.
that original driver
Okay,
crashed
so they get in
into
this
a,
horrible crash, crashed in this
innocent
crashed in
driver
this
there,
tree, in
and
this
also
building,
that palm
and then
tree, and then got out of the car, and an accomplice was waiting in another car, and you'll see him
Clover
get
and
into that
Sepulveda.
car.
somehow
right
this
there.
car just pulled up and brought
There was
them,
also
got
another
them
passenger
immediately.
in that first car, and when he turns
I mean, he
here
could have picked
onto,
him up in a stolen
this
vehicle for
side
sure,
street,
but he
you'll
didn't
see
steal the
another
vehicle.
Suspect
The-
casually walk in
the
and
suspect
get
did
into
not
the
steal this vehicle.
passenger side
On-
as
on
well.
string or
And
whatever.
then this car is the one that we've been following now for some time.
And then they picked up the
and
other
it's
guy,
just
too.
been, reckless
Picked
driving,
up both of them.
all around this.
It was so fast. Like,
this
how is that
south,
person right there?
neighborhood, which,
It makes no
LAX
sense.
And,
It makes no sense to me
and on
because it's not
surface
like the
streets
person
as
could have
well
been
as on the
following them. They
You
were
are
going
watching
too
the
fast and
KTLA5
too
News
crazy.
at 11
How?
o'clock. I'm Micah Ullman along
How?
with Sheriff Calvin Gil Levis in Sky 5. We've been tracking this pursuit for the better part of a half an hour.
Okay,
now the
I mean,
second car to be engaged by law
Fox has
enforcement.
got
Not
a
only
little
the
bit
accident
better
you're
view
seeing
on
here on
this,
the
but
right
they
of your
really don't
screen that
have
happened some
anything.
20
Well, I'll
minutes
just
ago.
switch over there, but
but
they
a
don't really
second
have
accident that we're hearing about that involved
You can
an
just kinda see the
LAPD
cops
cruiser
running over
that
here.
was directly behind
about
this
it.
white car, the second car to be involved in this pursuit. So that you have two accidents now. One of them
Yeah, we saw the replays. We don't need endless replays. Yeah, I hope the people in the minivan are all right. I don't think there's any audio on this station. On movie sets, I mean, I would think so. You think this is a movie? Maybe. Think he has Uber Premium. Ooh, maybe. I mean, this is crazy how that person was right there. I mean, within like 30 seconds, there's somebody there waiting for them. How? The scene, that's like gotta be just crazy coincidence that they managed to pull it off like that, right? Like it has to be. Okay.
Essentially moving a little bit southbound.
So, Mike, if we can't see it, most likely law enforcement, unless they have those eyes on the ground that could guide the chopper to it, it could be a case where this guy gets away.
Well, yeah, I mean, law enforcement helicopters have kind of an infrared technology. So as the helicopter moves back eastbound now, aviation and 117th is what we're hearing. Aviation and 117.
Infrared, isn't
is
everything
what we're
infrared?
hearing.
Like,
Now,
isn't
they
like
have,
pick up
infrared
heat?
technologies on it, so
Everything's
just
heat.
because their spotlight's not on it, they may still have it on a camera. They have a camera just like SkyCal does, and of course they are not. They don't not.
Yeah,
prohibited
Eliana's
by the
so
same flight
far away,
restrictions that
dude.
we are.
Right.
Certainly, there are some areas that they can't be in, and they still have to talk to LAX and deal with LAX controllers and all of those other things. But they have a lot more leeway. They can be a lot lower. It can be a little bit more difficult. To
Well, like
be lost
Eliana,
by
I feel
a
like
law
she's giving
enforcement
up.
helicopter,
But this, like,
than
you'd
it can
think
be
the
for
car might
us.
be up here
Now,
if
this
they're
law
behind it,
enforcement
but I've
helicopter
also
moving
seen
back
them
to
just
eastbound, east
frantically
side, though.
racing
There
around,
is a secondary
like
helicopter,
not
sheriff's
knowing
helicopter,
where
that
the person is at
just
all.
on the east side of the 405 freeway. So who knows if they've got it or exactly what's happening, but we're trying to sort
Yo,
all
thank
of
you
that
for
out. Now
following.
see the two law enforcement
Whoever
helicopters
that is, thank
almost
you.
coming together there just on the east side of the 405 freeway in the area of Felton. And 123rd is one of them, and then you've got the other one that is.
I'm not running a prediction because I just don't know that we're going to be able
and
to.
like 124.
We're going to be
So,
able to know.
who knows if either one of those helicopters have eyes on it, but here
You
we
turn
see
it up
some
a little, yeah,
CHP
sure.
units that are responding. So maybe there is somebody with eyes on it, but it's just such a tricky airspace. They're driving so out of control. And there's
We're a
lot
little
going on here.
Mike,
off
two
from what
helicopters,
they're
lots
talking
of
about.
law
It's the
enforcement
same.
behind. Once again, we're probably thinking there's probably more
We're
than just
listening
a
to
reckless
CBS.
driving
We're
want
watching
here. Perhaps,
Fox, but
the
the
suspect
CBS and the
knows
Fox
that they're
are the
wanted for
same
something else.
helicopter.
I mean,
It just
you would think,
appears that
certainly
Fox
think
is
so.
a little
I mean,
bit
there's no reason to
ahead.
run this way
Fox is
when
also not
all you've
showing
done
us
is
repeated replays, so it's
improperly
kinda
changed
wild.
lanes or maybe
Right.
driven a little too fast. Like there's got to be definitely something going on. And I think Des, we're southbound
LA be
aviation,
bathed
maybe
in
El
shades of
Segundo
red and
now.
orange, right? That's what I'm saying. Infrared,
Excuse
how's
me,
that gonna
guys. This is where
help?
we're kind of seeing this. On the right side of your screen, you're looking at video from earlier where this car has been
I mean, we
blacked
can
out
switch
and
and
weaving in
watch
and out of
some of their
lanes at
replay.
extremely high speeds as they were trying to evade law enforcement. And
Maybe it's better.
you know,
than
guys, just as quickly as we give Des a location, they're
It
already
looks like
off
they're
and
trying to
somewhere
go-
else. So
right
it's
now
a very
they're
tricky
trying to go
situation to try to keep
around.
track of. But that white Mercedes is still running from law
It looks like
enforcement.
that's
and we
what
do
Eliana's
see
doing, too.
another unit behind
KTLA
it.
is
Potentially,
no
it looks
longer
like La
showing.
Cienega now. We're hearing on the radios. So they're just kind of all over the place. at
They're
this point.
covering a lot of ground, right?
Yeah,
they
and
are.
complicated
They're
by the
showing
fact
it.
that
No,
as you
they're
look
all-
on your
it looks like they're
screen,
all
on the
trying to
left side,
go
we're trying to follow
around
that
it, right?
Mercedes. On the right side from earlier, it's a totally different vehicle, but that might give at least law enforcement, since it didn't come up missing, a clue as to who they're looking for, at least.
Yeah, it might. And, you know, they'll certainly be able to go through that car, right? The one that crashed in 2010 by the Colton Police Department. Now, his death, I've learned tonight, his cause of death was appendicitis rupture. The manner
Suddenly
was
there
deemed
like, yep,
natural.
no more. Sorry. So here, we're back on this one. We could listen to Eliana for a second. I don't know if she's saying anything. Hopefully that they can still find them when they get out over on the other side of this. Because I don't think they're going home right now. I think they're trying to find them still. Just trying to get on the other side of the airspace. The no-fly zone. On the other side of the no-fly zone. That's the face of the suspect, Shinji. Yo, it's always thank you for following. Another one got away. It's possible. Do you miss out Penguin? Yes. But hopefully it's not completely over. It just turns out the person was going in the LAX airspace. Like Ness said, that's undefeated, right? It's tough for the news choppers to keep up. In which case, seems as though they completely lost it for now. There's tons of cops on the ground with their lights, and it just seemed like they were everywhere. Like they were just flying all everywhere, and they don't really, who knows if they're really behind the person at all. So, we'll see here, but certainly possible it's over. It's certainly possible that the police are still on them on the ground, and we just can't see it. Media coppers crossed LAX airspace and are starting to move towards downtown LA. Okay. King, thank you for following.
Cool. Thank you, Jamie.
Okay. Skyfox is screwing up now. We'll go to Eliana now. Program has ended. Skyfox went offline.
Copy that, Bill. To that location, we're probably like 7 minutes out.
What? Where am I hearing this? I got too many windows, too much shit. Okay. Mute that one. KTLA is still trying to get around
toward
it too.
downtown. So,
ABC is talking about whatever the 4-year-old thing.
so we'll be able to catch it somewhere downtown.
We're gonna try to catch it downtown. Okay. Downtown's not any easier, man. You know? They'll pick it up soon if they can find it, right? This chase is 20 minutes from your house, King Phoenix? I mean, do you even know where it's at right now? I wish I knew where they were. I think they're downtown now. King Phoenix, do you and It's Always know each other? Redeemed Hydrate. Yo, I don't have any picture. Alright, this would be a nice time to do that. Hold on.
I hope not.
Culver City area? There's a PD copter at the 110 interchange. Looks like it's been tracking. Okay. What the heck? Alright, I'm trying to just look at every news station right now. We're back and forth between everybody. And
Yeah, like just north of USC.
it looks like CVS and CVS and KTLA are the ones
So
who
the
are still
airship's
showing
going
this
back
helicopter thing right now.
westbound.
Everyone else is showing something else. Maybe they'll come back.
Hey there, Booth. I got you. Go ahead.
Everyone stick with me. Hopefully we get to see this again.
We see an airship in the USC area. They might
Should be back in a
be
couple
looking
minutes, says
for it.
Omar. What's the
But
craziest
that's
shit
where
you've
we're at
ever
right
seen in
now.
a
We're not
chase?
seeing any ground
Penguin?
units.
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay.
I don't know.
Northbound. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's Normandy there. So the police ship went north of
The motorcycle getaway. The time
Rosedale
that the guy
Cemetery
had a
up here, George,
motorcycle
so
waiting in the
yeah,
road
the
for
police ship
him
is like directly
after
north
he
of us.
stole a tow truck, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen before.
Yeah, and that is Normandy. Although he's headed more.
I could
Now
just
he's
list off
making
like
this
10
really
things
wide
that I think
turn
are some of
where
the craziest
it
shit I've
doesn't
ever
seem
seen.
like he's following anything.
Okay. Okay. KTLA is actually in the area. They seem to have figured this out. There's the car. There we go. There it is. Right? Or that's not it. That's not it? That car looked an awful lot like it. That car looked like it. But now, are they offline? No, they're frozen. They didn't find it. You have a bingo card, yeah, Carbongo. Follow if you're not already following. But yeah, I have a bingo card that right now, different sunroof on that one. Okay. We haven't gotten anything new on the bingo card. We got 6 things though. It's not bad. I think there was a traffic collision. I think we got that one too.
Hey there.
Otherwise,
No, unfortunately, everybody lost it.
everybody lost it. They got away. Are you leaving? Gil, are you leaving? Is Eliana leaving? No. They literally got away. There's the police helicopter.
Can we
Where
go
is it?
west?
He's going to keep looking. Keep looking, Gil.
Okay.
Don't give up on it. The one VOD you had to delete. Yeah. Sean, what's up? I've seen people like we had one stream where this guy jumped out of a cop car. He stole a cop car and jumped out of it. Gil, Eliana, Stu, 0, suspects 1. Yep. Police apparently 0 as well. They got away. Looks like they got away. The police don't know where they are, apparently. Clear Joker, I think you might be right. Actually, I have a video that's going berserk on YouTube and TikTok right now that is about that, where these guys drove into a tunnel. It's a ridiculous
Hey,
thing that
Elizabeth,
happened on
listen to
the chase
12.
last week.
I'm sorry.
And-
We'll listen to 77 Division.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, I do that in GTA all the time. clips like that go nuts on TikTok. People love to talk about GTA. It's like every comment, which
We
is
just
like
came out
hundreds of
with
comments.
a call
GTA,
of
GTA.
about 3 suspects. I missed the locator on it. Then someone came on. It might have been the airship. Came on and said that's the suspects.
Do you miss that, Chase? Yo, Whimsical, actually, I didn't get to stream it live because I tuned into it and it
let's
had
keep going.
just ended when I started watching it, so I didn't go live. But the aftermath of the chase was some of the craziest shit I've seen anytime recently, and that's saying a lot because we've had so much crazy stuff happen this like summer. This chase will be in GTA 6, yeah. Gotta come to Dragon Con in Atlanta? Okay, what is Dragon Con? What chase are you talking about, Sean? What is it? I don't even know. There's so many I can't remember, guys. You talk about them, I'm like, I only vaguely remember any of this shit. So many of them. Okay, what is Eliana doing? Eliana's still flying and doing the same thing. Eliana and Gil are on the same track here. I think they're still looking for it. I don't think they're going home yet. What is Eliana saying? Anything? Other stations gave up. Dragon Con, everything fantasy and fiction. Nerdy Grot. Okay. Okay, Shate. There might not be any more to see. But Alex Choi be behind it.
Sure,
Oh yeah,
will do.
LA. Okay. I don't know who that is, but okay.
Still about another 3 miles.
How do I find him? This one's done and dusted, it looks like it. Yeah, LAPD's out. Forget the panic from the helicopter randomly yelling gun or the intercom. What? Wait. Was that cop? These are lights. Lights. Those aren't police lights. Something else.
Go ahead, Studio.
I'm just shocked at how much.
I don't think we're gonna be there.
Oh, this is somebody else.
Yeah, we're still a little bit further. We still need.
I'm
permission to
shocked
get
by
into the
lately
airspace.
how many accomplices there have been in police chases. Like, there are so many
So
chases in the
you
last few
are
weeks where someone has gotten
about
out of the
even
car
with
in a
it
chase and gotten into
right
another
now,
car
George.
driven by someone they apparently knew. It happened again tonight.
So
It's
from
happened.
here,
It
it's
happened
a
in that
straight
chase the other
shot
night.
west. It's just
It's
north of
happened like
Manchester.
at least 4 times recently, maybe 5 times. I can think of maybe 6 times.
Big in Manchester is what we want to work.
Oh, RBX, I remember that one. Oh, yeah. That might be the craziest thing I've ever seen. That might be it. RBX. There's a dude shooting an AK out of his truck while the police were following him. That might be the craziest thing I've ever seen in a police chase. And I streamed that one live. It was nuts. And that clip didn't even do that great on YouTube. I figured that would go nuts. It did not. Okay, what's KTLA
And
got? Or
Pretty
this
much
is
just
KTLA.
on the other side of the 110 at about kind of like our 11.
So Eliana is
Manchester
still
is a
flying
really
around. This we're
well-lit,
just watching
East
some
West
other
Street.
random
We're
shit.
going to be just north of it. Stay
Chase
north of
crashed
it.
right
So
outside of
just
Chinese
straighten
Theater.
out.
Is that the one?
Perfect.
Oh, that was insane. What's in it for the people to pick them up? I don't understand that either, MK. Beal says there's crime groups. But, I mean, I don't understand what is it that's in it for them. No, that's not them. For sure not them. But, I think there's a group of people. Penguin, that's a good question. What is going on? There's been 4 instances, 5 instances of cars rolling out from like being left under a bridge with the engine running and the
hey, Booth,
car
right
in drive. Wait, this is something else. Wait, something else? Eliana's got something else. Is this
We're
it?
here, guys.
No, this is something else too, right? All these cops standing right here, but this is not the vehicle.
Copy.
We're just seeing where else the police are around the city. That's all they're finding. Group of friends, but Penguin is like so risky. CHP East LA?
Yes, Manchester. And
That's
Sage,
the crash. Oh,
but
this, you're
84th
right.
is
You're
the
right.
exact
You're right.
cross.
Oh, yeah, LA, you're right. This is the original crash.
So yeah, this is where we came for that 5 people shot. So it's yeah, it's Vermont Knolls.
Need a scanner? Dude, I don't even know if the police know what's going on.
Hey, studio, I got
CHP East in pursuit of something, says scanner. I don't know if...
that.
Okay, according to... Okay, I'll look at
NOC
his
from the
thing.
chopper,
It's
can
like...
you reset the IFB?
I don't know that they're going to go anywhere. This is the end of LA... Or this is the end of Eliana's shift. This is the end of Gil's shift. So...
Booth, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
It looks like the PD lost the
move
last
left
one.
a little.
According
Move
to
left.
PubScan, they lost the last one. Now,
to the
there's
left.
another one.
Cool. Thank you.
Streaming, they crashed outside the theater. For some reason, the helicopter pilot yelled gun, or he has a gun or something. Oh, I remember that. No, Sean. That was,
Right here, sir. Yeah, thank you.
that was at Little Tokyo, I think. That was in Little Tokyo, where the guy was running through and people just started scattering.
Correct.
I remember that one. And it was Stu. It was Stu who was calling that one, I think. Okay, let's hear what PubScan's
Will
doing.
do.
He's live. He does live.
Downstairs from Whittier. Clearing the frequency, WQA 721 clear 2320.
You do SA copy.
SA copy.
Miami on.
Sorry if that's really loud. I don't know what's going on. Oh, he's done. That's old. He's over with. Okay, so it's over. Okay, so now what? Eliana's on this one, but like Gil is somewhere else. Eliana's on that one because they're having her on the news right now talk about it. I don't know what Gil is doing. We'll put the audio on, maybe saying something. If the CHP were the ones on the other one, then that would probably be on the highway somewhere. But it is wild, though. I've been doing this so long. You guys talk about chases that I streamed, made videos about after the fact, and I
Sky 5, and we're going to wrap
struggle.
up our coverage on that very dangerous pursuit of not one but 2 vehicles. That,
I just don't remember all of
ended
them.
the
Like, it
first
just
vehicle ending in
blends
the
together.
Crash on Figueroa, the second vehicle picking up the 2 suspects from the first vehicle, and leading officers on a pursuit over towards the LAX and then northbound. Unfortunately, everybody, including the airship from the police department, lost the suspect vehicle, and at this point they are still searching for that suspect vehicle, but it looks like they may have gotten away. In the meantime, we'll we'll try to get updates on the injuries to the person that was rear-ended on Figueroa. Unfortunate situation, but a very dangerous pursuit there, ending in the crash and then continuing on at a high rate of speed. So once again, I appreciate you watching us tonight. This is Gil Levis up in Sky 5 signing off for now.
Thanks, Gil. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else to see here, I guess. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to go to bed. If you're not subbed on YouTube, hit the sub. If you're not following on Twitch, hit the follow. If you're not following my TikTok, you could help me out a little bit. I've got a TikTok video right now that's going like wild. Is this gonna be it? Is this the address? I don't know. Maybe that works. But does that work? No, it doesn't. Maybe that's the wrong thing. I don't know. Maybe you have to put an @ I don't know. It's snooze_fighting. My YouTube is the same as Twitch. But TikTok, I had to add an underscore because I got banned. My normal account got banned. Remember the Texas chase where a dude threw a baby in the back seat? Yes. Underscores back in style. Only one underscore, though. Yeah, I remember that one, Sean. That was nuts. And then they ran to they drove to like a hospital or something like that. And they got out. That was nuts. Yeah. That was in like Dallas or something like that. Okay. Good night, guys. I will not be going live for another chase. This is it.